It may be loud, but it needs to be heard. What? It's 10:30. Everyone's awake. Let's get dirty. Smoking in my bedroom. 'Cause we woke up early. Ain't got worry, gotta pass by a snooze. 'Cause I got work to do. Herbie. Is it gonna be heard? Is there gonna be a word? Is this what it needs to be? Will all be heard? And it's just for me. Honestly, that's enough. I got enough out of you. You raised me to the beat. I got enough to go on. I'ma say my things. I don't have to be anything more than I need to be. You want me to speak proper? I can. Okay, what do you want me to say? Anything you need. I can do it. Just ask. But you're being a little too upfront with all the power you have, knowing justifiably the reasons you think I might be someone else are not justifiable to the person I've been all along and has served the sentence that he has 70 times over, more even, continuing. To this point, it's like you have to accept I may not be the same person as I was before, but you being constantly in between me and the life that I'm supposed to have is making me a concern. Because, you know what? It's concerning me from what you do, but it doesn't get heard by anyone. Because the people who it's being done to are being subdued by medication, forced upon them for no need. If they just take it when they need it, it will work better than on a daily routine basis where my body is forced to process this man-made non-miracle they say it is. But the fact that it slows you down because they just increase it is what helps them make them what you need to be for them. A little unclear because you're so knocked out from the increase. Now there's some people who won't admit that. They believe it's a good thing and they let it own them. There's other people who know that and they think, I can't fight at this point. They're too strong. And they go just the same. But there's some people who know if they give it a little bit more time before it makes full destruction, they can still prove their points, even though no one sees it as justifiable proof. Even when you say it to their face, as you do in public, and they don't converse back, because they can do it by force to you in person at any time they want. And if you don't, they threaten to call the police on you, even though you have not needed that, for you haven't been a threat to society for as long as you have, in my case, 6 years, and they still have the thought to hold me for what they've done to me, because that's profit. They don't have to think about it. They just do it because there's money involved. If there was money involved in everyone not needing therapy because it's finally been solved, which is impossible, because once you fix something, that's it. You pay and it's resolved. But if they have a way to say, look, we can't completely fix it, but we'll take care of it for you as long as it persists, then damn right. They'll do that to everyone. And they'll let them live outside so they don't have to contain them, but they'll still make a little bit of money off the medication they use. Well, not use, but are forced to take, because it's a bill. It can be marked up on. I don't pay for my medication. OHIP does. I know I wouldn't if I was forced to. But then they couldn't make me take it. So they say, it's paid for, but now you have to take it. That's why we have to pay for it. Because no one in their good damn mind would want to take it. Because they feel firsthand what it does to them. They can understand once in a while when they actually need it. Okay, I'm willing to take something this strong on, but it's the equivalent to taking an Advil every 6 hours to say, I do not want to get a headache at all before it even starts. That's what they're doing to people. They're making them force drugs in their system because they think it's a constant loss of focus. It's like they are so crazy they cannot go on without this medication for a second the way they should actually be facing it, because a natural way for your body to fight it off is to face it firsthand. And they feel that when they're being detained for indefinite lengths. It gets to the point they understand and they better themselves. But now, after so long, it still isn't enough, because the one reason they can hold you is because your body naturally needed its own therapy, and you needed a puff of marijuana because your body knows what it is. And you thought maybe you wouldn't get caught, but you did. And now, because you saved yourself with your own therapies, but they say you didn't really, but they don't know what you're feeling, they can't because they don't feel for you. But they say they do, but they can't. Either way, they just tell you you don't understand your illness. And it's the sickest thing. And the only way I even stand a chance to get my points in is by saying it like this. And saying it to their face. And knowing they won't answer on the page. But the next time I see them, they'll be like, not even caring about what I had said, but just pretending that it's all right, but deep down, they always want to bar me back when they don't have anything on me at all. It takes a long time to explain stuff like that because that's what's needed for such a complex system designed exactly how I put it, to encapture a person to just admit defeat, because it's so complex the way they do it up. And the fact that you are now drugged, you are less of a competition but they forget the will of having God alone in righteous presence, not just calling yourself a hospital by the name of Saint Joseph, but actually knowing what to believe in yourself, because that is your God-given, allowed to believe anything you want. And when you believe it's so strong that it works for you the way you need it, that is the difference between giving up and knowing you can't be stopped.